Whether you're a frequent flyer or gearing up for your first trip in years, one thing's for sure, air travel can be a lot to handle. From long lines to confusing terminals, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, especially as we age. But here's the secret most people don't know. Airlines offer a ton of free perks and services specifically designed to make flying easier and more comfortable for seniors. The catch? You have to know they exist and ask for them. That's why today we're breaking down 15 completely free things seniors can request on a flight. No extra charges, no fine print, just simple, helpful services that can transform your travel experience. Whether you're heading to a family reunion, a dream vacation, or an important appointment, these tips will help you fly smarter, safer, and more comfortably. Ready to make your next trip a breeze? Let's jump in, starting with number 15. 15. Complimentary toiletry kits on long-haul flights. Flying internationally or on long-haul overnight routes can be exhausting, but here's a little-known perk that can make the journey much more comfortable: complimentary toiletry kits. Many airlines offer these kits to passengers, especially seniors, but here's the catch: they're not always handed out automatically in economy class. These handy little pouches often include travel essentials like a toothbrush, toothpaste, hand lotion, lip balm, an eye mask, earplugs, socks, or even a comb. For seniors, these kits can be a lifesaver. Long flights can leave you feeling dry, tired, and less than fresh, especially with the dry cabin air and limited space to freshen up. Having these small comforts on hand can make a world of difference. The key is to ask. Flight attendants are usually happy to help, especially if they have extra kits from business or premium economy class. A polite request can go a long way, and you might be surprised at how accommodating the crew can be. Pro tip: if you're on a flight that's over 6 hours, don't hesitate to ask the flight attendant if they have any amenity or comfort kits available. Even if they don't have a full kit, they might be able to provide individual items like earplugs or an eye mask. The worst they can say is no, but more often than not, you'll find they're happy to help. 14. Assistance with connecting flights. Navigating large airports can be a daunting task, especially for seniors who may have mobility challenges or tight layovers. The good news? Airlines offer free assistance to help you get to your connecting flight with ease. This service is designed to make your travel experience smoother and less stressful, and it's available to anyone who needs it, not just wheelchair users. When you book your flight, let the airline know if you'll need assistance. This can include an escort, a golf cart ride, or motorized transport to help you navigate the terminal. If you forget to request it during booking, don't worry, you can call the airline's customer service at least 48 hours before your trip to arrange it. And if plans change last minute, gate agents are usually more than willing to help you out. This service is especially helpful if your connection is tight or if you're traveling through a large, busy airport. If your first flight is delayed and you're at risk of missing your connection, letting the staff know you need assistance can make a big difference. They'll often prioritize helping you get to your next gate on time. Even if you don't use a wheelchair, this service is available to seniors with bad knees, those who use a cane, or anyone who simply feels overwhelmed by the size and pace of the airport. Don't hesitate to ask. It's there to make your journey easier. With a little help, you can avoid the stress of rushing through terminals and focus on enjoying your trip. 13. Access to airport lounges. Did you know that seniors can sometimes score free access to airport lounges even when flying economy? While lounges are typically reserved for business travelers or frequent flyers, there are a few ways seniors can take advantage of this perk. First, check if you're part of a loyalty program. Many airlines offer complimentary or discounted lounge access to their members. Even basic tier members may qualify for lounge access, so it's worth asking at check-in or the gate. Another option is through travel credit cards. Many cards aimed at retirees or frequent travelers include free lounge access as a perk. Some even come with guest passes, so you can bring a travel companion along. If you're not sure whether your card offers this benefit, check with your credit card provider before your trip. Airport lounges are a game changer for seniors. They provide a quiet, comfortable space to relax away from the hustle and bustle of the terminal. You'll find free snacks, drinks, Wi-Fi, clean restrooms, and cozy seating, perfect for recharging during a long wait. Some lounges even offer showers, which can be a blessing on long-haul journeys. The key is to ask. When you check in or arrive at the gate, politely inquire if there's any way to access the lounge. You might be surprised at how often staff are willing to accommodate seniors, especially if the lounge isn't too crowded. Even if you don't qualify for free access, some lounges offer discounted day passes, which can still be a worthwhile investment for the comfort and convenience they provide. So, the next time you're at the airport, Don't settle for a hard plastic chair in a noisy terminal. Take a moment to explore your options. You might just find yourself sipping a coffee in a plush lounge chair, feeling like a V. 12. Help with carry-on luggage. Let's face it, lifting heavy carry-on bags into overhead bins can be a real challenge, especially for seniors. The good news? Airlines offer free assistance with carry-on luggage, and all you have to do is ask. Flight attendants are trained to help passengers stow their items, and they often prioritize seniors, particularly those with mobility challenges or who request assistance early. The best time to mention your need for help is as soon as you board the plane. A simple, polite request to the flight attendant can make all the difference. If you're worried about managing your bags before even getting on the plane, airport staff at check-in or the boarding gate can also lend a hand. They're there to ensure your journey is as smooth and safe as possible, so don't hesitate to let them know if you're struggling. This assistance isn't just limited to overhead bins. If you have personal items that need to be stored under the seat in front of you, flight attendants can help with that too. The key is to speak. Pro tip: if you know you'll need help, let the gate agent know before boarding. This way the crew will be prepared to assist you as soon as you step onto the plane. Remember, you don't have to manage everything alone. A little help can go a long way in making your flight more enjoyable. 11. Upgrades if available and requested politely. Who doesn't love the idea of a free seat upgrade? While it's not guaranteed, seniors can sometimes score an upgrade to a better seat just by asking. The key is to be polite, early, and have a valid reason for your request. Airlines often prioritize passengers with loyalty status, but when there's extra space in business or premium economy, gate agents and flight attendants occasionally have the discretion to move people around. If you're a senior with a genuine need, like medical issues, mobility challenges, or joint pain, don't hesitate to mention it. For example, if you've recently had surgery, need extra legroom, or find it difficult to sit in cramped seats for long periods, let the airline staff know. The best time to make your request is at the check-in counter or boarding gate, before the plane fills up. Even if you don't get bumped up to first class, you might still be moved to a bulkhead or exit row seat, which offers significantly more legroom. While it's not quite the luxury of business class, it's still a noticeable improvement, and often free. The secret to success here is your approach. Don't demand an upgrade, instead ask with a smile, be clear about your needs, and show appreciation for their help. Airline staff are more likely to go out of their way for passengers who treat them kindly, and seniors often have an edge in this department. So, the next time you're flying, why not give it a shot? You might just find yourself with a little extra space to stretch out. 10. Entertainment devices or headphones. Long flights can feel endless without something to keep you entertained. While many airlines now offer seatback screens or streaming options, they don't always provide the tools you need to enjoy them. That's why one of the most overlooked freebies is complimentary entertainment devices or headphones, especially for seniors. If you forget to pack your own headphones or don't have a pair that works with the airline system, don't worry. Once you're seated, simply ask a flight attendant if they have any available. Most airlines will hand out basic wired headphones for free, particularly on longer domestic or international flights. Some airlines even offer tablets or loaner devices preloaded with movies, games, and shows if the aircraft doesn't have built-in screens. For seniors who may not be tech-savvy, these devices are a great alternative to setting up streaming on a personal phone or tablet. If you're hard of hearing, you can also request headphones with volume control options or ask if captions are available on the in-flight entertainment system. These small adjustments can make a big difference in your comfort and enjoyment during the flight. Keep in mind that supplies are often limited, so it's best to ask early in the flight. While the quality of the headphones may not match your personal pair, they're more than enough to pass the time comfortably. And the best part? They're completely free as long as you ask politely. So the next time you're settling in for a long flight, don't hesitate to request some entertainment essentials. It's a simple way to make your journey more enjoyable without spending a dime. 9. Blankets and pillows. Airplane cabins can feel like a freezer at 30,000 feet, especially on longer flights. For seniors who may be more sensitive to temperature changes, staying warm and cozy is essential for a comfortable journey. That's where complimentary blankets and pillows come in. While these items are often available on international or overnight flights, they're not always handed out automatically in economy class. If you'd like one, you'll need to ask a flight attendant. Seniors are often prioritized for these comfort items, especially if they mention feeling cold or needing extra support. A small travel pillow can work wonders for your lower back or neck, reducing discomfort during long hours in a cramped seat. Meanwhile, a blanket can help you stay warm and relaxed, making it easier to rest or even catch some sleep. Pro tip: if you board early, you'll have a better chance of snagging a blanket and pillow before supplies run out. Keep in mind that these items can be limited, especially on budget airlines or shorter flights, so don't wait too long to make your request. Don't be shy about asking. These comfort items are there to make your flight more pleasant. Flight attendants are usually happy to help, especially when it comes to senior passengers who need a little extra care. So the next time you're feeling chilly or need some added support, just ask. A cozy blanket and a supportive pillow can make all the difference in turning a cold, uncomfortable flight into a much more enjoyable experience. 8. Extra water and snacks. Flying can be dehydrating, and for seniors this can be even more of a concern due to age, medications, or specific dietary needs. The good news? You can always ask for extra water and snacks during your flight, completely free of charge. Flight attendants are usually more than happy to provide extra water, especially if you explain that you need it for medication or if you're feeling lightheaded. You don't have to wait for the beverage cart to come around, simply press the call button or politely approach the galley when it's safe to do so. Staying hydrated is crucial, and the crew understands that. When it comes to snacks, most airlines offer more than just the standard pretzels or peanuts. If you ask, you might be surprised to find options like cookies, crackers, or even fresh fruit available. Some airlines also carry snacks tailored to dietary restrictions, such as low sodium or low sugar options. If you have specific dietary needs, it's a good idea to mention them early in the flight so the crew can accommodate you. Pro tip: don't hesitate to ask for what you need. Staying hydrated and nourished is essential for a comfortable flight, and the crew is there to help. Whether it's an extra bottle of water or a snack to keep your energy up, these small requests can make a big difference in how you feel during and after your journey. 7. Special meals for dietary needs. Managing your diet while flying can be tricky, especially for seniors with health concerns like diabetes, high blood pressure, or food allergies. Fortunately, airlines offer a variety of free special meals to accommodate different dietary needs. These include options like low-sodium, diabetic-friendly, gluten-free, vegetarian, kosher, and halal meals. The key to accessing these meals is planning ahead. When booking your flight, look for the option to request a special meal. If you miss it during booking, you can still call the airline's customer service at least 24 to 48 hours before your flight to make the request. This ensures that your meal will be prepared and loaded onto the plane. If you forget to pre-order, don't worry. There's still a chance the flight attendants might have extra special meals on board. Once you're seated, let them know about your dietary needs. While options may be limited, they'll do their best to accommodate you. Many seniors don't realize that this service is completely free and easy to access. It's a great way to ensure you have a meal that meets your health requirements without having to rely on generic in-flight food. That said, it's always a good idea to bring along some snacks or medications as a backup, just in case. Pro tip: be clear and specific about your dietary needs when making your request. Whether you're managing a medical condition or following a specific diet, planning ahead can make your flight much smoother and stress-free. With a little preparation, you can enjoy a meal that's not only safe but also satisfying, leaving you ready to take on your destination. 6. Medical support or supplies, including oxygen, if prearranged. For seniors with medical conditions, flying can sometimes feel daunting, but airlines are equipped to provide free medical support and supplies to ensure your safety and comfort. However, most of these services require advance notice, so planning ahead is key. One of the most common requests is for in-flight oxygen. While airlines don't typically provide oxygen on demand during the flight, many allow passengers to bring their own portable oxygen concentrators, POCs, on board. To do this, you'll need to notify the airline at least 48 hours before your flight and ensure your device meets their requirements. In some cases, airlines may provide supplemental oxygen or oxygen masks if medically necessary, but this depends on the airline's policies and the aircraft's capability. Additionally, flight attendants are trained to assist passengers who may feel unwell during the flight, whether it's due to heart conditions, breathing difficulties, or other health concerns. If you have medications or medical devices you'll need to access during the flight, let the crew know as soon as you board so they can assist you if needed. For seniors with chronic conditions, many airlines also offer priority assistance, such as help with medication reminders or safely moving around the cabin. Some airlines even carry medical kits for emergencies, so if you feel unwell, don't hesitate to discreetly request additional support. The key to accessing these services is clear communication, both when booking your flight and during boarding. Airlines prioritize passenger safety and comfort, so don't be afraid to speak up about your needs. Whether it's oxygen, assistance with medications, or help navigating the cabin, these services are there to make your journey as smooth and stress-free as possible. 5. Extra legroom upon request and availability. Let's be honest, airplane seats aren't exactly known for their comfort, and for seniors, cramped seating can be especially uncomfortable. The good news is that many airlines offer extra legroom seats free of charge or at no additional cost if you request them politely and if they're available. These seats, often located in exit rows or bulkhead sections, provide much-needed space to stretch out and can make a world of difference on long flights. To increase your chances of securing an extra legroom seat, it's best to ask early. Mention your request during check-in or at the gate, and be sure to explain if you have a medical condition or mobility issue. While these seats are not guaranteed, flight attendants and gate agents are often willing to accommodate seniors, especially if there's a genuine need. Pro tip: if you're unable to secure an extra legroom seat during check-in, don't give up. Once you're on the plane, you can politely ask a flight attendant if any extra legroom seats are still available. Sometimes passengers in these seats may not show up, and the crew might be able to move you. Even if you don't get an exit row or bulkhead seat, some airlines have policies that allow seniors to be seated in more comfortable areas of the plane, such as near the front or in rows with fewer passengers. The key is to ask politely and advocate for your comfort. A little extra space can go a long way in making your flight more enjoyable. 4. Seat selection in some cases. Did you know that seniors can sometimes qualify for free or priority seat selection? While many airlines charge extra for choosing your seat, older passengers often have access to special policies that allow them to pick their seats at no additional cost, especially if they have mobility challenges or need extra assistance. To take advantage of this perk, it's best to mention your needs when booking your flight or during check-in. If you're traveling alone or with a companion, you can request a seat near the front of the plane, close to the restroom, or with easier access to the aisle. These locations can make a big difference for seniors who may have difficulty walking long distances or need to get up frequently during the flight. Some airlines are particularly accommodating when it comes to seniors, especially if you book directly through their customer service. If you forget to request a specific seat during booking, don't worry, you can still ask the gate agent before boarding. Politely explain your situation, and they'll often do their best to find a seat that meets your needs. Pro tip: if you're traveling with a medical condition or require special assistance, be sure to mention it. Airlines are generally more willing to accommodate seniors who clearly communicate their needs. Whether it's a seat with extra legroom, one closer to the front, or simply a more convenient location, advocating for yourself can make your flight much more comfortable. Remember, airlines want to ensure that all passengers, especially seniors, have a safe and pleasant journey. By speaking up and asking for what you need, you can enjoy a more comfortable flight without paying extra. 3. Extra assistance with boarding and deplanning. Navigating busy airports and crowded planes can be overwhelming, especially for seniors. Fortunately, airlines offer free extra assistance during both boarding and deplanning to make the process smoother and less stressful. This service is designed to help seniors board calmly, get settled without rushing, and exit the plane safely and efficiently. If you need extra time to board, simply let the gate agent or flight attendant know. Many airlines allow seniors to board early, giving you more time to find your seat, store your carry-on luggage, and get comfortable before the general boarding rush begins. This can be especially helpful if you have mobility challenges or need assistance with heavy bags. Some airlines even provide help navigating the jet bridge or offer wheelchair escorts to ensure you reach your seat without any hassle. When it's time to deplane, the crew can assist you in exiting the aircraft safely and quickly. This is particularly useful if you have difficulty standing for long periods or navigating crowded aisles. By requesting help, you can avoid the stress of waiting in long lines or feeling rushed to leave the plane. To arrange this service, notify the airline when booking your ticket or speak to the gate agent upon arrival at the airport. Don't hesitate to ask. This assistance is there to make your travel experience as comfortable and stress-free as possible. Whether it's helping you board early or ensuring a smooth exit, these small gestures can make a big difference in your journey. 2. Priority boarding. One of the best perks seniors can take advantage of is priority boarding. This service allows you to board the plane before the general crowd, giving you extra time to settle in, store your carry-ons, and find your seat without feeling rushed or pressured. For seniors, this can be a game changer, especially if you have mobility concerns or simply want to avoid the chaos of crowded boarding lines. Many airlines automatically offer priority boarding to seniors, but it's always a good idea to confirm when you check in or at the gate. If it's not offered automatically, don't hesitate to ask. A polite request is often all it takes to secure this benefit. Boarding early also means you'll have first access to overhead bin space, making it easier to store your luggage without struggling to find room. Another advantage of priority boarding is that it reduces the amount of walking you'll need to do through crowded aisles. This is particularly helpful if you have difficulty standing for long periods or want to avoid the stress of navigating through a packed plane. By boarding early, you can take your time getting settled and start your flight on a more relaxed note. Pro tip: if you're traveling with a companion, they can often board with you, making the process even more convenient. Whether you're flying solo or with a loved one, priority boarding is a simple yet effective way to make your journey more comfortable. So the next time you're at the gate, don't be shy, ask about priority boarding and enjoy a smoother start to your flight. 1. Wheelchair assistance. For seniors, one of the most valuable free services airlines offer is wheelchair assistance. Whether you have difficulty walking long distances, standing in lines, or navigating busy terminals, this service is designed to make your travel experience as stress-free as possible. From check-in to baggage claim, wheelchair assistance ensures you have the support you need every step of the way. To arrange for wheelchair assistance, simply request it when booking your ticket or call the airline at least 48 hours before your flight. Once you arrive at the airport, staff will be ready to assist you through security, guide you to your gate, and help you board the plane comfortably. Upon landing, they'll also be there to meet you, assist with D-planning, and escort you to baggage claim or your next connection. Even if you don't need a wheelchair all the time, you can still request help with transportation or navigating stairs and long distances. This service is especially helpful for seniors who may feel fatigued or overwhelmed by the size and pace of modern airports. It's completely free, and airline staff are trained to provide this assistance with care and professionalism. Pro tip: if you're unsure about requesting a wheelchair, remember that it's better to have the option available than to struggle unnecessarily. The service is there to make your journey easier, so don't hesitate to take advantage of it. Whether you need help getting through security or simply want to conserve your energy for the flight, wheelchair assistance is a fantastic resource for seniors. By knowing about and utilizing these free services, from wheelchair assistance to priority boarding and extra help during boarding and D-planning, seniors can enjoy a much more comfortable and stress-free travel experience. Always remember to speak up politely and early. Airline staff are there to help, and a little communication can go a long way in ensuring your journey is as smooth as possible. Traveling as a senior doesn't have to be stressful or uncomfortable. By knowing about these 15 free services and perks, you can make your next flight smoother, safer, and far more enjoyable. From priority boarding and wheelchair assistance to extra snacks, blankets, and even seat upgrades, airlines offer a variety of accommodations designed to meet your needs. You just have to ask. The key is to plan ahead, communicate your requirements clearly, and don't hesitate to speak up. Whether it's requesting help with carry-on luggage, securing a special meal, or simply asking for a little extra legroom, these small steps can make a big difference in your travel experience. Remember, airline staff are there to help, and they're often more than happy to go the extra mile for seniors who ask politely. So the next time you're preparing for a flight, keep this list in mind. Advocate for yourself, take advantage of these free services, and enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Safe travels, and may your next flight be your most comfortable one yet.